thanks I get. Hello, I started this gangsta shit, and it's the thanks I get.
Hey, if you're new here but enjoying the content, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button and join us. Thank you. Hey, okay, everyone, it's Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I'm Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming and elegant and eloquent and yet humble man, great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. All right, we got to make a video about this. News came out. Disney is expected to fire thousands, with the Fox deal now complete. Now, again, a bunch of mergers happened last year. We got Warner Brothers and DC Comics. DC Comics was really into this. They merged with AT&T, and it was a big deal. They were trying to look good, trying to keep their noses clean, trying to look like a profitable company. Disney, same situation. They were trying to keep their noses clean, trying to look non-controversial. Good luck. Trying to look cool and groovy, trying to look like a sexy, slim, sophisticated company so that they could merge with Fox. And now that they've merged with Fox, all deals are over, all bets are off. It's time to start firing people. Now, I recommend a little device called the Trebuchet, Disney. I know it sounds French. The Trebuchet. It's a great, it's a pretty good tool for getting rid of unwanted filth. The Trebuchet. And I've been talking about this for a little while. Now, Disney, what are we talking about here? Are we going to fire just low-level employees like Pablo Hidalgo? Or are we going to fire the big troublemakers, the big problematic maniacs that are ruining Disney and making it weird and SJW and all that stuff? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, we're going to find out. Let's read this article here from MovieWeb. MovieWeb, it's not B. Alan Orange this time. It's another guy. And I don't even want to say his name. I'll say his name. His name's Ryan Scott. But where's B. Alan Orange? All right, so it begins. The Disney-Fox deal finally kicked in earlier this week, which represents one of the most seismic shifts in the entertainment industry ever. The $71.3 billion deal sees Disney taking over the majority. Why is this a garbage tier, capital T here? Sees Disney taking? I get hung up on stuff like that. The majority of the media assets formerly held by 21st Century Fox, which will be folded under the company's already sizable and formidable stable of assets. Disney's got a lot of assets too, and I hope they fire every single one of them. While there are potentially exciting elements of this merger, from a consumer standpoint, there are plenty of ugly elements to go along with it. And they have round heads, right? They have circular skulls. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Can you feel the anticipation building? All right, starting with massive layoffs, which have already begun. Because Disney is absorbing all of Fox's business from both the movie and TV side of things, there are naturally going to be a lot of redundancies. I'm sorry, but you're redundant. We already have horse-faced biatches running things. We don't need any more horse-faced biatches. You got to go, okay? We have our fill of horse-faced biatches within the corporate structure in terms of personnel. This will result in an estimated 4,000 or so layoffs, which started this week just days after the deal was finalized. Disney CEO Bob Iger had this to say in a note sent to employees. Since he left Twitter, I think he anticipated that this was going to happen. Again, this is what he's doing. He's hiding. He's hiding from everything that's going on. Bob Iger is no longer accepting social media criticism from us, from anybody. Okay, fine. So he says this in a note. He says, "I wish I could tell you that the hardest part is behind us." But it's not. The closing the deal was the finish line rather than just the milestone. What lies ahead is the challenging work of uniting our businesses to create a dynamic global entertainment company with the content, the platforms, and the reach to deliver industry-defining experiences that will engage the consumers around the world for generations to come. We spent the last year exploring new opportunities and synergies generated by bringing together our two legendary companies. Leaders across both organizations have worked closely together to understand how best to unlock this potential and unleash innovation and creativity to generate long-term growth. That's why we want you to empty out your desks and hit the road right now, all of you, especially you at Lucasfilm. That is why you are being escorted from the premises, because We've learned how to, integrate strategy in our ability to execute it effectively. Yes, execute them all. Execute everyone at Lucasfilm. And we've inspired and energized. We're inspired and energized by the new possibilities. Yeah, it's true. You can hire someone else. Insiders have described the situation in the studio as uneasy, as many staffers are unsure. They're unsure of their fates. The layoffs for now are described as relatively small and targeted. Currently, it's mostly higher level employees. Please, God, this would just make everything make sense. Get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. Lord Jesus, up in the sky, up in heaven above, please have them fire Kathleen Kennedy. Now, I have my doubts that this is going to happen. Why? Well, Kathleen Kennedy is going to turn up at Star Wars Celebration and give a speech. Yeah, Sprechen Sie Kennedy. She is going to actually talk and say stuff to us. I don't want to hear the things that come out of her pie hole. I don't want to hear the things that she has to say, but she's coming to Star Wars Celebration to talk. And that makes me think that unless it's a goodbye speech, goodbye and farewell, fare thee well, this is not going to be, elimination of Kathleen Kennedy's job. She is not going to be redundant. She is going to be the one who makes the other horse faces redundant. That is the problem. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? It's nice to dream. Certain senior staff members receiving as much as 9 months worth of pay. That sounds like they're going to be impregnated to me. That's what it sounds like. I don't want to start any conspiracy theories, but it sounds like there are going to be some employees who are going to be impregnated and then fired, or that they're fired because they're pregnant. Bob Iger continued in his letter, speaking in vague terms about the integration process as they move forward. Our integration process will be an evolution, with some businesses impacted more than others. We've made many critical decisions already, but some areas still require further evaluation. We may not have the answers to all your questions at this moment, but we understand how vital information is, and we're committed to moving as quickly as possible to fire Kathleen Kennedy and provide clarity regarding how your role may be impacted. Having been on both sides of numerous acquisitions during my career, I have a deep appreciation for how this impacts everyone involved. They're so scared over there right now. All of these weirdos on Twitter, all of the weirdos at Lucasfilm, all the story group guys who call everyone Nazis. That's right. Bob Iger understands. He understands how they must feel. Bob Iger understands the challenges, and he asks for your continued patience in the days to come as we combine this collection of great assets to create the world's premier entertainment company. I don't know what this is here. Why are there this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's in a row? Let's do some. Is that a hidden message? Is that a code? 5 C's? C5? Work that out in the chat, guys. I think he might be signaling something here. It's just too much of a coincidence. Marvel fans have focused on the fact that X-Men and Fantastic Four can now be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's just for now. They'll all die and be replaced by Mary Sue characters like Captain Marvel. That's great. And Disney will be able to produce a lot of content for their upcoming streaming service, Disney Plus. But with this kind of consolidation in media, there are going to be downsides, with which may be difficult to see from a consumer perspective. It is unfortunately much easier to see for those working at what used to be Fox right now. This is potentially incredible news. Now, all right, let's not get too excited here. I told you I had an idea. I told you I had a plan. Those of you who thought, why are they reinstating Kathleen Kennedy for 3 years? That doesn't make any sense. She's lost $182 million at the Star Wars Lucasfilm office since she was hired. Why would they? Because we were trying to merge with Fox, you idiots. We're trying to merge with Fox. Now that we're at Fox, let's get rid of that horse-faced idiot. It's quite possible. Mickey, please. It's quite possible that is the answer, indeed. That Kathleen Kennedy was given 3 more years in order to appear to be stable, in order to promote stability, confidence and all of that for the Fox merger. It's possible. It's something to speculate about. It's something to pray to Jesus for. And that's what we need to do right now. In the meantime, Kathleen Kennedy is going to be at Star Wars Celebration. And, that kind of signals to me that we're not going to have the answer before then, at the very least. That might be part of her farewell. It might be her announcing, I don't know, some kind of Fourth Reich of awful Star Wars BS that's on its way. What do you guys think? Who's on the chopping block? They said big executives. They said big people are going to be made redundant. I wonder what ideas you might have. Who might you get rid of? If you like this video, and I hope that you did, too much caffeine today. I woke up, I already had two Red Bulls because I'm trying to keep working and keep pumping. Alright, so if you like this video, please subscribe. Please share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube kind of randomly unsubscribes my subscribers. I really don't know why they do that. I try not to take it personally, but it's hard to not take that personally. Also, Cyberfrog Blood Honey, the campaign is in full effect. We're like a few $100 away from hitting 6 figures. We're going to hit $100,000. If you haven't yet purchased your copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, the link, that's my comic book. I'm a comic book artist. The link is below in the description, and I can't wait. I can't wait until you see this stuff. You're going to be so excited about it. We do have a deadline of April 30th, and then we will be shipping out. We will be shipping to you mid-June. You'll have it in your hands by July. Very, very, very excited about all of this, and I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks, everyone. Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. Very few humans still exist. But it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey 08053. And I'll probably open it up on a live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the Laughing Man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.